Alrighty, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We're going to dive into a late night reading, and I think I'm going to do a Sagittarius reading. So let's get into the zone, into the vibe. Sagittarius, what is the vibe? You could have a past life in Spain. You could be seeing something clearly about conflicts around you, changes that are happening potentially. You could be trying to think very clearly, stable, form foundations, completeness. Tell me more. Your spirituality is really important here. You could be seeing men on the masculine principle in your life very clearly. I have an emperor here telling me he wants to go back in the deck, so we'll put him back there. Oh, you could be keeping your manifestations to yourself right now. Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. So you could be focusing on being logical or grounded in your thinking at this present moment. You could have gone through a huge transition point. You could have healed, or came out of some kind of huge ending or cataclysmic, catalytic event. It could have forced you to see something with a different perspective. Someone could have been persecuting you, or maybe you noticed something. You could be breaking a cycle as well. This could be like a family cycle or something. Sagittarius. I feel like you could have pulled away from people. Yeah, it could have been specifically a King of Swords or somebody that was quite bitter, malicious, plotting, manipulative, severe, ruthless, harsh. Tell me more, Sag. Could be a Scorpio, maybe Cancer. Gemini could be potential. Yeah, you pulled away from something, okay. I'm seeing Survivor, like voted off the island type shit. I see you moving quickly out of stagnancy after you close something out. This could have been distracting you financially or on your priorities. Wow, the devil. I was getting Capricorn energy too. You could be ending karmic cycles, especially if this person was lying to you. Aquarius energy here. Cunning, careless, gossipy. Could be somebody with Capricorn placements or somebody you worked with. Doesn't have to be. Virgo here maybe too. This person might want to return. But I feel like there's a burden here of some sort. Like financially. You could be I think the more that you're able to see something clearly without denial, the more you're able to defend and protect your own passions at this present moment. Because somebody could be coming back, but for the wrong reasons. Queen of Pentacles energy here. Yeah, you'll be happy not collaborating or being careful. Capricorn energy here, being very close with your boundaries, close to your chest type energy, because Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, something's closing out the world here. Very interesting. Something's come full circle. You could play instruments, or maybe you did growing up. Sing, yeah, like the horns have been sounded. Any other messages? Tower. So something has been shaken up here. Maybe you made a decision and this caused some kind of shake up. Maybe you went within and you tapped into your intuition. You rejected something. Fool in the reverse. Did I catch it? No, I didn't. Oh, there it is. There was some kind of clarity that you gained while going within. Could have helped you escape out of your head and come into confidence. Queen of Wands, heal. Yeah, manifest. Wow. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see. Sorry, it's late. You know how it is. From the highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, guardians and guides, Sagittarius. Yeah, you like saw a loop. Like this was like a loop. It could have been taking away your power. Wow, you're going to have something that's going to work out. Maybe something that you didn't expect to work out could work out. This could be regarding career. Doesn't have to, but it could be about stability. Could be about health. Virgo placements, maybe. Yeah, you had a greater understanding. Maybe you misunderstood something before. Her decoy. Like you could be hunting or something like that, but like, you know how they set up decoys? Maybe you received some kind of news from your spirit team or some kind of download that helped you to wake up. Maybe you literally got bitch slapped. That's happened to me. Good advice from a wise person. Interesting. So that could be guiding you towards the future. Maybe you've already received this advice, or I'm not sure. Maybe this is coming. Yeah, it's like you were defending your path right now. Beautiful. Yeah, you're stepping into a new experience with your confidence. Sunflowers could be relevant. It's really elevating you. You could have been dealing with a man that was dealing with health issues. Yeah, they could have been depressed. I feel like the juice wasn't worth the squeeze kind of energy. Like, could have been quite bitter fruit. Maybe this person was just kind of immature or unripened. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, with the Ten of Cups here, I mean, in the Sun card, there is something here about a spiritual union of some sort. This could happen after getting back to basics. Any other messages before we close out? Being very goal-oriented. Wow. There's a huge change happening right now in your love life, for sure. Or your love relationship to yourself or your heart. Okay. Maybe you're learning how to let go of certain relationships, or maybe you're growing a backbone. Europe could be relevant. You could sense something. Seeing a lawnmower. They were maybe that meme. I think it's like a lawnmower that flies into the sky. They were trying to affect you negatively. Well, no doubt, this person was quite unhappy. It seemed to be a man or a masculine, maybe with darker features, emotionally, because they themselves are weak. Stay protected. So it says someone at your work has romantic feelings for you in the reverse. This could be somebody from your work, but it's not romantic. It says never invest in negative people. God damn, all on the past position. So yeah, you were definitely dealing with somebody quite negative. Embrace and love all parts of yourself, including the dark side. Unity. So you could be learning how to actually integrate this so that you're not manifesting and having to face it externally through the repression. Shape shifting, shedding skin. So this is the change that's happening that's guiding you towards these beautiful herd undertakings, but make wise decisions. Okay. And it says, I'm seeing wolves, don't get involved with someone with that much baggage. Yeah. So this is like, especially people with baggage are just people that are unaccountable and they don't like to heal themselves. So they try to like say it's everybody else's fault and they abuse others, is what I've noticed. Sagittarius. It's always weak people that don't want to do their own work, don't want to steal from others. I don't know. Let's see. Non-committal stalker. So yeah, that's no good. That's no good. Don't give it power. You're not their martyr. You're not their sacrificial lamb. Sit down and heal. So sit down and shut up. I'm just kidding. We'll put out all the stops to try and stop you. Embrace every shift. What they wanted for you, they'll get. Because you're manifesting, right? Make home protection charms or amulets / talismans. You might need to do warding, things like that too. Somebody might be like astral projecting. Pretends he cares. Careful investing. So yeah, be careful what you're investing in, especially love-wise or relationship-wise. Like relationships are really scary, low-key. Like you can get, especially as a woman, like you can get caught up in bad shit real quick just from a date. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Protect your assets. Catching it and taking control. So catch it early, nip it in the bud fast. You know, I saw this great TikTok tonight. It was like a woman who was going through like, or she was dealing with an abusive ex and she was going to court or something like that. And she's like, just get out as soon as you can, as fast as you can. Like she was saying, like she kind of wished she got out earlier. So yeah. Anyway, shape shifting, shedding skin here. So I don't know, maybe you're molting, kind of like a spider or something. Doing some freaky deaky cool shit. Maybe that's why I saw decoys. That's interesting. So maybe this person's trying to attack you, but they're attacking decoys now. That's funny. I just shitted on them. Okay, sorry. Sagittarius, calm down, calm down. LeBron, sorry, okay, I'm done. Sagittarius, yeah, someone was looking to use you for money, so do be careful, because the more you have, the more of a target you are. A lot of leeches and scoundrels. Sagittarius, yeah, leeches popping up. Parasite, clingy, controlling, desperate, immature, insecure, jealous man in the reverse in the future. So you might meet somebody who's not going to be jealous of you. It says, always stay aligned to your authentic self, not their false projections. Healing addiction. Stop trying to control and surrender to God / deities. Yeah, so maybe you're addicted to certain dynamics. I also heard a TikTok today that said like a woman who was like, I just skipped it because I didn't really care about it, but she was saying something about like when you exit a abusive dynamic, it's like your body got used to like that up and down shit. I don't know. Thank God I wasn't too long in anything. Thank God. Thank God for my Sagittarian non-committal. Just kidding. I can't help it. My Sagittarius placements are early degrees. Most of them, I think. No, actually, no, not my son. But my other ones. So, anyways, what's your advice? God, that was quick. Look at your options. Change your perspective. Heal. Keep things hidden or private. Tap into your intuition and your passions. Something wasn't all it was cracked up to be. I heard, should I stay or should I go now? You should go. Maybe you're elevating. Blackberries. Spiritual neglect. Interesting. When a limiting belief or behavior has become destructive. You can stop being your own enemy and pave a new pathway forward. Be mindful of how you react to things and the words you say. When you dwell on the negative, you draw further low vibrational energy into your situation. Tap into your reserves and turn to the light. There's always a solution where there is hope and honor. North Star. Beautiful. Having purpose, focus, knowing yourself, reorientation. Polaris, more commonly known as the North Star, is unlike any other in this night sky. While most stars appear to change your position as Earth spins in the northern hemisphere, the North Star always guides you north. and gives you a way to orient your direction when you're feeling lost. The southern hemisphere counterpart to the North Star is considered to be Polaris Australis, also known as Sigma Octantis, and faces south. This card encourages you to find your own North Star, your personal values and beliefs or purpose that you can come back to when you've lost your way. So pay attention to your North Node, which house it's in. This might be a cause you feel deeply moved by, or the love of your family, or goal where you wish to achieve, or a mantra you've chosen to live your life by. Usually it's the North Node is something unfamiliar to us, so it's something new to us. However, all the ways to stay centered and intentional, knowing yourself is perhaps the most important reason of all. You may need to detach from your situation or other people around you to reconnect with the center of your sky. We did see Hermit. Distractions have caused you to blow off course, but there is still plenty of time to make necessary adjustments. Interesting energies. We're going to pull some from here, maybe. I don't know if we did. Sagittarius. Oh, that came out quick. They were trying to mentally entrap you. Heard being happy will be important. Like if you can keep a high vibration or... You could be pulling back the curtain on something. It says universe matches worry with worry. So that could have been happening a lot in the past. Make choices with no hesitation. Flow. We have non-committal stalker. Already saw that. I don't get how you can be a stalker though and also be non-committal. That doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. Make wise decisions. Anything else for Sag? Could have been dealing with a Leo. Or somebody with those placements. Soft boy sideways in the past. Okay. This could be somebody who plays like a soft boy. They're not accountable. Okay. Protect your assets. Okay. Wants to get in your energy so badly, but you're in a new timeline. Protected. Wants to take the prime of your life. I mean, all we have is time. It's our most precious thing. So be careful of where you invest it. Maybe you could be catching on to something that's been taking your time. It says trying to destiny swap / siphon, fight back and win. So that might be why you need to kind of do some deep shadow work, shape shifting, becoming the danger. Yeah, let's see what else we can get. Maybe someone's name is Chrissy or Chris. Or it could be Kristen, Christine, Christian. Limited beliefs holding you back from the past. So it's in the reverse in the past, so I think you're kind of over it maybe. Painful realizations, they can't block you. So maybe they're just pissy. Super insecure. Slayer. I don't know if we pulled any of these. Okay, well. Sagittarius. Stay rooted with gratitude. You keep leaving this person behind. You've outgrown their control tactics. Purge these relationships. Transform. Come into your power. Death, rebirth type she. Bring more stability to your life. Don't get into commitment with this person. Don't move in with them. Don't have a baby with them. Don't have sex with them. Or you'll die. Just kidding. Sagittarius. You're having assistance from your spirit team to not sabotage your new beginnings. So continue to work with your spirit teams. Continue to prioritize self-care and continue to distance yourself from things that are not worth your energy, it looks like, is the message. Good Lord. Yeah, you're exiting something that was quite negative for you. Let's see, 14. Our wild divine mother knows when to become gentle with our hearts, bestowing sweetness that liberates from fear. Though you may have faced much struggle and challenge on your path, though it may seem like the most powerful intensity stems the tide of negativity, the dark mother of grace conquers obstacles to your freedom with gentleness. She manifests, something about throwing out garbage. She manifests herself now as Badra the gentle. She will calm the waves of emotion, eradicate doubt and despair. Interesting. Eradicate doubt and despair. So yeah, just like enjoying life could be really helpful and provide safe and graceful passage through all difficulties. Bhadra Kali, or wish-fulfilling Kali, is an auspicious, gentle form of Kali Ma. She is Kalyani, who gives peace and happiness. She is the giver of windfalls and blessings. She appears when a gentle way will best accomplish what is needed. Sometimes we are drawn to Kali because we need her ferocity. Sometimes what we learn as we connect with her is that we deserve tenderness, sweetness, and gentleness, and that we have been far too hard on ourselves for far too long. So yeah, there could be something about burnout. Bhadra Kali reminds us we are strong enough to be gentle with ourselves. If we have been subconsciously sabotaging ourselves, she softly and deftly breaks the pattern. We no longer need to engage in unnecessary drama under the mistaken notion it's necessary for growth. Sometimes the growth is choosing to cultivate and apply the kindness, strength, and wisdom needed to disentangle and disengage from the drama. It is about finding the inner strength to be true to ourselves in a moderate and peaceful state of being. Rakshakali, without the protruding tongue so often associated with fiercer forms, and is an expression of Bhadra Kali or gentle Kali. Rakshakali has 2 arms, blue skin, and a gentler expression. She is celebrated on the eve of the Buddha full moon in May, so this could be something about money or self-esteem or enjoyment, pleasure, which streams an abundant, blissful download of amplified grace on earth. It's also the time when we plant seeds, right? Her presence signifies a time when an unusually powerful cosmic wave of spiritual light is very soon to become available to you, like a surfer sensing and paddling towards the perfect wave. You can attune yourself to the sublime current of divine energy and allow it to lift, guide, and move you. This is a prediction of an imminent, joyful, and significant breakthrough. At this particular time, greater progress than usual is opening for you. Rakshakali's worship for protection from epidemics and drought. These are literal or symbolic protections. An epidemic is a mass contagion and it swiftly spreads disease of the body but also mind. Fearful collective reactions based on societal conditioning manipulated through the media can spread like wildfire. The collective psyche of humanity is consistently being influenced. There are abundant spiritual sources of goodwill and peace, constantly broadcasting divine love, but there are also forces of negativity and mean-spirited disruption seeking to assert their agendas through the human collective as well. The Kali wisdom within our hearts recognizes fear fueling energy for what it is, no matter if it's dressed up as something else, and knows when and how to say stop. Kali's presence in our reading commandeers negative forces. So maybe you're getting a better hold on negative forces or working on that. Instead of undermining us, we respond to those energies in such a way that our peaceful inner light increases. We become increasingly skillful in redirecting our attention, intention, and action along productive healing pathways. So maybe resetting, right? The presence of negative influence does not, or maybe ask, pray for protection. The presence of negative influence does not need to be denied nor decreed. It does need to be acknowledged without one becoming overly interested or engaged with it. Kali promotes fearlessness and confidence because she knows how to use all energies, including negative energy, to promote light and awaken the blissful freedom within the soul. The oracle indicates your heart has the wisdom to transform even the most negative experience into a source of healing and freedom. You will not be negatively influenced by others. Although powerful in effect, your healing path shall be gentle. Another expression of the gentle side of the Dark Mother is Shyama Kali, the peaceful blue goddess. Her presence teaches us that it is not always effective to fight fire with fire or try to overcome force with greater force. Her wisdom is that of a gentling nature, able to calm, disarm, diffuse. There is not always a need to try and grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is simply to let go. Nothing rightfully yours shall ever be denied to you. The simplicity of this can confuse those who have learned they have to pick up any gauntlet thrown by any person at any time. Just because another has created their reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you into it, it doesn't mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift to choose where to invest your energy. Be strong so that you can know gentleness. Interesting. So we did see something about investing energy. 96 is the page. Very interesting. This could be about your dating life, but we're going to close it out here. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.